Major, modern major general. Do you see?
You are so cute.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna kill you last.
Great, yay! That's the nicest thing anyone said to me. And I'll take it. That'll give me time to find some place to hide. Like behind someone else. Who's tastier than I? Are you having a nice time? I hope so. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a ball.
Everyone is being so sweet to each other tonight. It is so nice to see such a supportive crowd. Let's try this song out, why not?
Let's do.
Speaking of Gilbert and Sullivan. Love unrequited robs me of my rest. Love, hopeless love, my ardent soul encumbers. Love, nightmare-like, lies heavy on my chest and weaves itself into my midnight slumbers. When you're lying awake with a dismal headache and repose is tabooed by anxiety, I can see you may use any language you choose to indulge in without impropriety. For your brain is on fire, your bedclothes conspire of usual slumber to plunder you. First your counterpane goes and uncovers your toes, and your sheet slips demurely from under you. Next your blanketing tickles, you feel like mixed pickles, so terribly sharp as a pricking. And you're hot and you're cross and you tumble and toss, so there's nothing twixt you and the ticking. Then your bedclothes all creep to the ground and heap, and you pick them all up in a tangle. Next your pillow resigns and politely declines for a major usual angle, where you get some repose in the form of a doze with hot eyeballs and head of it aching. But your slumbering teams such horrible dreams that you'd very much better be waking. For you dream you're crossing the channel and tossing about in a steamer from Harwich, which is something between a large bathing machine and a very small second-class carriage. And you're giving a treat, penny ice and cold meat, to a party of friends and relations. They're a ravenous hold and they all came aboard Sloane Square and South Kensington stations. And bound on that journey you'll find your attorney who started that morning from Devon. He's a bit undersized and you don't feel surprised when he tells you he's only 11. Well, you're driving like mad with a singular lad by and by the ship's now four-wheeler. And you're playing round games and he calls you bad names and you tell him the ties pay the dealer. But this you can't stand, so you throw up your hand and you find you're as cold as an icicle. In your shirt and your socks with back silk with good clocks, crossing Salisbury Plain on a bicycle. And he and the crew are on bicycles too, and they've somehow or other invested in. And he's telling the tars of the particulars of a company he's interested in. It's a scheme of devices to get at low prices, all goods from far missions to cables, which tickle the sailors by treating retailers as though they're all vegetables. You get a good spadesman and plant a small tradesman, first take off his boots with a boot tree, then his fingers will shoot and his legs will take root in the blossom and bud like a fruit tree. From the greengrocer tree you get grapes and green pea, cauliflower, pineapple and cranberries, or the pastry could plant stray brand new Grant apple puffs and 3 corners and banberries. The shares at a penny and ever so many are taken by Rothschild and Baring, and just as a few are allotted to you, you awake with a shudder despairing. You're a regular wreck with a creaking neck, and no wonder you snore for your heads on the floor, and you've needles and pins to your associations into flesh as a creep to the left, like a sleep, and you cramp in your toes and a fly in your nose, and some fluff in your lung and a feverish tongue, and a thirst and a dance in your general sense, and you hadn't been sleeping in clover. But the darkness has passed, and it's daylight at last, and the night has been long, ditto, ditto, my song, and thank goodness they're both of them over. Thank you very much.
Major scales. That was sensational.